Parks. Right on the money for that. The dig. Benefield with a block. And finds an open Benefield. And Stacy from and a big time three. And nothing but air on the shot. As Jackson with the layup.
Yeah, you know that board, Josh.
And another one.
Another steal. Oh my God.
So probably. I mean, I kind of hope so. 4 teachers and 4 coaches and.
Number 2, Taylor Reeves. Number 12, Lily Martin. Number 22, Candy Riley. Number 34, Lauren Poe. The slices are coached by Aaron Sharp.
Welcome in to another edition of the Hawks Nest Sports Network here as Westville takes on Laporte here in the final game of the regular season before sectional time. I'll be your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan, and Dusty Carrasco will come in a little bit later here as it's an early start in this game. As Laporte wins the tip. Hart setting up the offense. Hart driving as they go back and forth here, trying to break that 2-3 zone. As they go back and forth and double dribble. As the Blackhawks pack the zone there. Now the press will be on. As around the horn here. And right to Sonity. Sparks 4-3. And missing. As Laporte slings it up. And a travel. Going the opposite way here. As Benefield slings it to Lorelei. Benefield slings it back. Mullen. Sparks driving. As Sparks slings it to Benefield. And 3, Lorelei bricks as Hart with the rebound. Laporte. As it's going to be a very physical game here. You can tell already as the refs are letting it go. As Lorelei slings it. The Sparks. And Vargas waiting for softball season already with an absolute fastball to Santi there. It goes opposite way. And Laporte scores the first 2 with an and 1 opportunity. With Riley at the line. And it will be a Slicer's ball. As Reeves slings it. Riley slings it to Hart. Hart drives before a travel as it's going to be Blackhawks ball. As they go back into a press. As Lorelei slings it back to Benefield. Benefield as it's a scramble. Laporte ball. Reeves pops and nothing but air as Lorelei fighting for the ball. As Benefield looking ahead. And 2 from Benefield. As Riley walking it up here. And Reeves misses. Absolutely. as Benefield getting fouled, but a jump ball. And almost that call almost looked like that Packers meme from 2 years ago where Golden Tate goes up for that catch. The refs don't know what to call, so jump ball as Reeves missing as Vargas, as Santi running it up. Sparks getting out of that trap. Benefield. And as Reeves gets a foul call on her.
Fouls on Taylor Reeves. That's her first. First one.
As Reeves slings it to Lorelei. Sparks. Lorelei's trying to look into that high-low. Lorelei with the little floater, missing as Reese with the rebound. Walking it up. Hart setting it up. And Vargas for two. Hart setting it up here. As Strengenberg with the basket. As Benefield slings it to Mullen. Santi with the great pass there to Vargas. And nothing but air as it is Blackhawk ball. As Pope missing. As Sparks takes it, missing that layup. That's kind of the Achilles heel last night. A lot of missed layups as they're going back over. And once again, nothing but air as Reeves missing. As Sparks, Lorelei slinging it back and forth. As Hart trying his best. And Benefield with Benefield hitting that first. As Fetcher's in the game here. And Laporte making two. As Riley with that one as Benefield looking ahead as Felters bounce pass to Vargas almost goes awry. And Riley with a steal. And a block by Sparks. As Pope driving. As number 23 missing from Laporte, as Lorelei slinging it up here. And driving. Sometimes when you have the mismatch, you just got to go take it. As Lorelei makes the first. And makes the second as Lorelei 2 for 2 on that. And Vargas with a steal. And missed layups. Kristen, so far this week, and we'll go to a commercial break as Sparks comes down, as Lorelei comes down. As a scramble here. As a foul. As the Laporte fans not liking that, as you could tell, they wanted to jump ball in that situation. As now we're going into a stack formation. As Hart with a steal. And a foul. As Sparks driving and drawing.
Fouls on Kiki Roundtree. That is her second. Randy Sparks and Roundtree too.
As Roundtree with the foul. Sparks misses the first. And Sparks missing both. As Roundtree gets it stolen by Benefield. As Hannon slings it to Sparks. Belters slings it, Vargas. Vargas with two. Hart driving. Roundtree with a rebound. And Vargas with the rebound after the miss from Lily Hart. as Sparks driving. And Hart throwing. Almost to the bleachers with that turnover. Young freshman. As Vargas missing. And Reeves with the three.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your budget. You can rest assured that not only will your home look beautiful, but it will likely increase in value. To get more information or to schedule a free estimate, visit us on the web today at rogersroofing.com.
As Laporte reflects it. Welcome back here, as I'll be your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan, for today's game. As Lorelei slings it to Benefield. As Hannon fighting and getting a jump ball after that chaos situation. Still going black ball. As Reeves slings it back to Riley. Looking. Hart taking it over. Roundtree with the rebound. Benefield slinging it. The Felter. Ava missing a layup once again. That's been the theme the last couple games where they're getting great shots. They just can't put them down. And to good teams like Argus, that's going to be very deadly in the sectional. As a block there. As Hart driving with a floater, missing. As Benefield slings it to Ava and going way over. And a pushing foul on Hart. Lorelei driving. Hart with the rebound once again. Driving. Trying to go coast to coast here. That's Velters. Vetters with this deflection. As Riley. As Stringenberg. As a foul on Reeves.
Fouls on keeper Roundtree. That's his third. Second on the team.
Benefield slinging it to Lorelei. Ava with one heck of a catch. Right now, Westville's minds are just speeding up here. Don't know if it's because of the 4A mentality with Laporte coming to town or what, but this is not the same Slicers team that we saw in the early 10s.
Yeah, Josh, I think it's kind of interesting to see the Slicers team not performing as well as they used to, but the Blackhawks there with a bucket, they're going to lead to 5.
Absolutely. As Hart with one heck of an assist to her teammate there.
Yeah, I think that's great teamwork right there, able to get it to a wide open teammate and able to cast in.
Absolutely there, Dusty. As Hannon slowing it up. In this situation, when you have a guard on a center, you might want to call an ISO, get it in space. As a jump ball. Sparks comes in for Hannon. You want to see Vargas hit one of those layups. She's doing everything right, getting to the point, but she just can't finish at the rim.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a timeout, I believe.
Absolutely there, Dusty. So we are going to go to our commercial break here. And Reeves.
Yeah, that was a great job, able to get it there down low and able to get to the foul line.
Absolutely. And Taylor Reeves hits the first.
Yeah, and for it to be the second quarter, you know, like almost midway through the second quarter, it's kind of surprised for the score right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of feels like this is more of a, how would you say, a defensive game in this one.
Yes, more of a barn burner.
Yeah. But I do think that this is a little better execution for Westville here today against the Slicers. They was able to get that bucket to go.
As Riley set, throwing it to Hart, the freshman. As Riley gets a nice roll there for the Slicers. As Sparks slings it to Felters. And Ava Felter with an and one.
Yeah, what a play there by Felters. Oh my goodness. Able to get the bucket and the potential and one.
And rims out. And Vargas gets into foul trouble early. As number 2 here. As Fortune coming in.
Yeah, you know, and that could have possibly been a reason yesterday why they weren't playing Vargas. Maybe foul trouble was a factor in that?
She had 2 within the third quarter.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it was just an interesting decision, but good to see they're playing here today.
Absolutely. As Hart takes a European trip to a turnover land. As Riley driving. Number 5, Stringenberg swings it to Hart. As Lily Hart draws the foul. And rims out there as number 5 missing for Laporte.
Yeah, and I think that's great defense there for Westville. Able to force the fourth shot and able to come on the other end.
And Lorelei And Benefield, 1 out of 2, has timeout here. There, Dusty. What are some things that Westville can build on so they can get this win?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few things here. One of the things I think they need to keep playing solid defense because, they've limited the Slicers to only 15 points here nearing the end of the first half, and that's kind of surprising for this Slicers team there, Josh.
Absolutely. This Slicer team's very young, though, Dusty. Still developing. Riley.
Yeah, and so for the folks at home, it is the LaVille Slicers, correct?
It is the Laporte Slicers.
Oh, Laporte Slicers, okay.
And Lorelei missing.
Yeah, that one just off the mark, but it was a really good look from 3.
And there, Dusty, people from Kansas. Laporte's in the same conference as Chesterton. As Stringenberg, number 5.
Yeah, I mean, Laporte is definitely a new team to me. I've never seen, South Central, Westville, or any of those teams play Laporte. But, Westville does look like they have the edge in this one.
Absolutely. As Hart. Passing before she gets absolutely fouled on that one. As Riley. As Ava reaching into the cookie jar and getting a foul called right on her. And Lorelei at the line. With 10 seconds here to go, Dusty. In this first half. Lorelei at the line. Missing the first. 1-point game. Hart with the rebound. And missing on that one. As we go second half, we're going to be mute in this break. And Dusty taking us off for the keys in the second half before we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think Westville has been doing some really good things here in this first half. Like I said, they have been, playing really good defense, but they've also been on the boards, both offensive and on the defensive end. But another thing, they've been knocking down their shots, unlike yesterday. So yesterday they were missing shots aplenty, but today, they've been knocking down the shots that they've needed to, and they do have this 1-point lead going into the half.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your
Jody Geisha Realtor Group, you're one step away from creating your dream house. Is right around the corner, as they are a proud sponsor of Regan's Corner and the Porter County Conference. So go check them out at their website Santi missing there. There, Dusty. As the refs making a little bit of a meeting here. Vargas swings it, the Sparks, as now Laporte's going into that trap. A little high-low action, getting a little open action for Santi, missing as Riley slings it to Reeves. Santi, as Vargas trying her best, as Pope gets that rebound, throws it to Riley. As Reeves pops, and nobody home. As Stromberger misses. As Hart trying her best, and Hart gets it, and a spin move, and misses. As Vargas has the yips here, missing another layup. Before sectional time, you gotta sit down, Kristen, and kind of talk about how you need her at the boards and getting those close looks. And it just seems like they're not doing that the last couple nights. Because when you have that good of a player missing those many layups, it starts to get into your psyche a little bit. And Stromberger making as Mullen.
Yeah, Josh, a great steal there for the Splicers as they have 1 point lead and trying to add to it.
Absolutely they are. As Pope almost throws away the Fatikin there as we go back. And Lorelei gets the pass deflected. You might want, in that fast break situation, when you see a bunch of slicers coming and slicing into that zone there on defense, maybe back it up a little bit, maybe take that three in that situation. Not that one. As Benefield and Sparks for three.
Yeah, huge three right there, able to gain some momentum back.
And Benefield with the rebound. As Santi throws it ahead to Lorelei. Sparks again with open space and just missing. As Vargas getting the ball ripped out by Hart. As Pope driving here and getting a reach-in foul. As Vargas saying, what can I do here with that foul called? Because when Pope gets going, it's going to be hard to get position on. Oh, it was number 5 missing. There, Dusty, what do you think on that one?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it kind of could have went either way, but yeah, you know, I think that what do you think, Doc?
Like you said, it could have gone either way on that flexion. We didn't get a real good angle at it. But nonetheless, it's still Slicer's ball.
Yeah, in those situations, you kind of wish that you did have instant replay here in these games.
Absolutely. And that's a good plug. If you guys want instant replays, go down below, subscribe, and sponsor Regan's Corner Sports Network. And Benefield missing, getting on the floor though, as Lorelei. As Sparks pulling it up, and Benefield drawing the foul. As it is 3:45 here. And Benefield hitting the first. As Vetzers comes in for Santi. And Benefield as timeout after Benefield hits 2 for 2 on that. As there, Dusty, we're going to go to our sponsored break here with Rogers Roofing.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your budget. You can rest assured that not only will your home look beautiful, but it will likely increase in value. To get more information or to schedule a free
as Hart walks it up as they go into their 2-3 zone here, trying to go into that trap off of it. So Dusty, with that long pass, a team like Argus, that's going to be a 2 when you're out of position in that 2-3 zone like they were in that situation. As Benefield with 2. As Hart as Sparks taking it.
Oh yeah, had it on a fast break. It looks like it just slipped away from her.
There, Dusty, you're being nice. It looked like it was a flexion, and it was just a blown call there as we go back.
Yeah, and that's another play where instant replay could have done some really good right there.
Absolutely. We could have sent that down to Indianapolis. As Riley getting absolutely blocked as Roundtree gets draws a foul on Benefield. As Benefield swatting there. You got what? The tall Benefield to kind of flip the wrist a little bit, especially going for that block there.
Yeah, the Slicers, kind of, losing a little bit of ground here on the Blackhawks, but getting to the free throw line will definitely help.
Absolutely. And excuse me, as it was Downing who drawed it, and Downing with 2 right off the bat.
Yeah, 2 major free throws because the Blackhawks with a 6-point lead, but
absolutely. as Hart with the steal. Riley. Benfield forcing a jump ball.
Oh, yeah, and that was a really good look at that three right there. Just unable to knock it down.
Absolutely. Reeves, 4-3.
That one was going to drop.
Absolutely, it's going to drop like it's hot. As we're going back in. As we're going to go, and Lorelei is going to draw the foul.
Yeah, I like the aggression from both of these teams. Both able to, try to get to the bucket and, get to the free throw line.
Absolutely. And Lorelei misses the first. Very crucial free throw here. And misses as it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, unable to knock it down, and I think those free throws are definitely going to matter down the stretch as we approach the fourth quarter.
As Ava once again with the steal as we're going to go back here as Sparks. And Lorelei with a little floater action gets the roll as Riley trying the drive. And Laporte's coach screaming to move the ball here. Rightfully so.
Yeah, you always want that extra pass in an offense, and I think that having assists in a game is one of the most important things for a solid team.
Absolutely, Dusty. As Downing, there's been a little bit of a spark here in the third quarter. Number 33, driving there, drawing the foul after a nice little pass to get her moving in a slashing situation. And the Slicers draw in with two as they go back into a press. And a little bit of a traveling call there as we're going to go back. The Slicers ball. As Hart driving. And popping and not locking as Sparks with the rebound. And Downing gets caught. As Felters. You gotta go in this situation. As Sparks gets called with the foul, as Riley at the line. there, Dusty. Here's a little thing in sports called ball doesn't lie as Riley misses the first.
Yeah, ball usually doesn't lie. And I mean, yeah, it kind of told the whole story there.
Absolutely. You gotta call something. Oh boy. There, Dusty. You gotta rein me in a little bit here as we're gonna go back in the fourth. And Lorelei got absolutely hammered on that one. As we're going into the fourth here, Dusty, what are some things we should expect here in this low-scoring game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should definitely expect more defense here in the fourth quarter as both of these defenses have been just stellar throughout this entire game. You know, only a combined 54 points between the two teams. I think that both defenses definitely deserve a lot of credit for this scoreline.
Absolutely. As now they're going to go into a crossing out-of-bounds play here. Lorelei as Benfield slings it. Raiders. As a traveling here. As Riley slings it to Lily Hart. Reeves slings it back to Riley. As Riley driving. As Vaders as Riley with a clutch free throw there. One more and we'll tie it up. And it rims out as Wallace with the rebound. Now it's a Mad Hall and reliable jump ball. It seems like when the refs in this game that
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these calls have been highly questionable from these refs, but I do think it's hard to make these calls in live action, especially with no chance at seeing a replay.
Absolutely. As Sparks turns it over.
Yeah, and so we're in the fourth quarter here. I mean, about, let's say, 6.5 minutes left. 1-point game. The Blackhawks on top here in Westville.
Absolutely, as there's a little bit of a Jack White situation happening here.
Yeah, and I think this game has been really close throughout the entirety of it, and the Blackhawks just barely have the edge, but the Lancers or the Slices, I believe they're trying to take the lead here.
Absolutely. Man, Dusty, you got that sectional on your mind there as you're thinking of the Louisville Lancers there.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about the Lancers yesterday, and it just kind of popped in my mind.
As Ava draws the foul.
Yeah, and that was great aggression there for the Blackhawks. And now, I mean, you got to hit at least one of these free throws because, I mean, the Blackhawks just have not been able to cash in here at the free throw line.
Absolutely, as Ava having ice in her veins there, making that one.
Yeah, real icy.
And missing on that last one as Downey with the rebound, swinging it to Pope. As Riley at the line here. As she makes the first. She misses the first.
Yeah, and there's been missed free throws on both sides as missed opportunities.
Absolutely.
But able to drop that one in. So again, another 1-point game right here.
Absolutely. As Vader's just putting her hands up, because if any part of the hand is probably going the other way. Nice judgment by Ava as Vargas missing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good look down low, just not able to get it to fall. And then coming the other way, I think we're going to have foul there on the Blackhawks.
Absolutely. Dusty, I'm trying to be neutral here with the refs, and that was a foul on that one. But you got to call, if you're going to call it like that, you got to call it consistently.
Yeah, the consistency needs to be there. And, yeah, for these refs tonight, it's been rough for them. But, yeah, there is some calls that you got to call on both ends of the floor, right?
Absolutely. As Sparks comes back in. As Reeves slings it to Riley. Hart driving and dishing to Downey. As Hart doing a good job fighting her teammate. Downey with a deflection. Hart finding her teammate once again. As Lily Hart being a floor general here on that run. And Downey being a running post player. A little 1-2 action.
Yeah, now the Slicers with their biggest lead of the game, able to go up 3 here in the midway of the 4th.
Absolutely, as it's going to be a very exciting finish here at Blackhawks Gym with 4:44 to go, and we'll go into our commercial break here with Rogers Roofing.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your budget. You can rest assured that not only will your home look beautiful, but it will likely increase in value.
Welcome back here. There, Dusty. What are some things that the Blackhawks need to do to take the lead back here?
Yeah, I think that the Blackhawks really got to get into their offense, as you know they've been passing the ball around really well, but they have not been able to get into their offense and run a good play as of late.
Absolutely. Yes, let's go Vargas on that one as
that one's able to fall, and now we got a 1-point game on our hands once again, Josh.
absolutely. As a good player like Vargas, does that kind of perp the yips a little bit that she was kind of feeling the last 2 games with that nice little floater?
Yeah, and that one off the mark, so the Blackhawks get the chance to take the lead right back, and it's a turnover. Slicers get right back.
As Riley setting the line here as Hart swinging it to Pope as they're in a little bit of a weave here in this 5-out. And Downey.
Yeah, it's been more great defense here, but just a mental mistake right there with the reach in. I mean, in that situation, I know you want the steal, but you gotta make sure that you get all ball.
You gotta be smart in that situation. That's pretty much the only thing consistent that they've been on the whole night is that reaching foul. And Sparks coming out of the game as she got elbowed in the previous play off that reach in. As Reeves missing as Vargas with the rebound. As Lorelei driving and getting a foul opportunity at the line. As Lorelei drills the first. And drills the second. As Hart slings it. As Reeves tries to bring it in. And a 3 opportunity there. As Vargas with a rebound. Vargas slings it, as now they're settling it down a little bit here. As you want Vaders maybe to drive in that situation or sling it the opposite way, just because the defense was really tight on that situation. Shit. And Santi you could see it both ways there, Dusty. A port view where you don't call 3 consecutive should have been fouls, and then you call what you called, which was the foul itself. As
Yeah, but so 1-point game. I mean, the Blackhawks do have the lead with 2 minutes left to go. In this situation, do you try to dribble out the clock here, Josh?
No, because it's too close.
I mean, you know, if I was the coach of the Blackhawks, you know, I would definitely highly consider it. You know, because here in high school basketball, as we know, there is no shot clock. So
There's no
2 minutes left. You could be, as they would say, kind of cringe, and you know, dribble out the clock.
I would not in that situation, just because you have a ball hawking guard and Lily Hart.
Exactly, yeah, because it was kind of like the game yesterday, you know, with South Central. You know, they were just playing keep away with the ball, and they were able to come away with the victory, wasting about like 2 or 3 minutes on one possession.
With South Central, you have personnel to kind of do that, where you can draw out the clock 3-4 minutes, because you have a bunch of players that have very much experienced in that situation, where the Blackhawks have had 2-3 coaches right off the bat.
Big free throw there for the Blackhawks, and that one goes as well. So a 3-point lead here for the Blackhawks. Under 2 to go.
As Vaders with a key 2 on that one.
Yeah, and so that's going to force a well-needed timeout here for Laporte.
Absolutely there, Dusty. What do you say in the huddles here if you're Laporte?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's only so much that you can say. You know, I think you got to really stick to the game plan, and because I think whatever you've been doing this whole game has been definitely working, because you're only down, 3 points. So, you know, you just stick to the game plan and try to get the best shot here.
Absolutely. Now on the Westville side, what did you say to keep this momentum going?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for Westville, I mean, you got to stick with the defense that you've been playing this entire game, because you've been, you know, almost a brick wall, as some famous casters would say. But, you know, you just have to, you know, play lockdown defense. It's kind of the one-stop mentality here.
Absolutely it is. As Hart in that weave formation here. Once again with a little pick.
Yeah, here we go. So our clock is stopped, but I believe there's about maybe a minute 30 left. And the fast break, ooh, that's not going to go. It's going to be rebound here for the Slicers. And they'll come the other way.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to describe this game is a little stumbling, bumbling,
Yeah,
rumbling
and that
from.
three right there, not able to fall. So, I mean, a huge miss there for the Slicers. And now the Blackhawks. I mean, if I were the coach, I would say slow it down, but they want to go fast. And that's going to be a block.
That's going to be a block.
Yeah, huge block there for the Slicers as they try to hang in this one. Because, I mean, one bucket in, I felt like it kind of seals it here, Josh.
Absolutely. So, when you have a Seven Nation Army situation, a Jack White situation, well, how do you tell your girls to adjust in these important situations? Because you never know when it's going to be called, never know what's going to be this. So, what do you do in the huddle? Be like, when there's 3 points there, Dusty, you kind of get your girls back into it mentally, knowing that you're going to get hammered, but you have to go through it because you're not going to get the call.
Yeah, I mean, you really just gotta, tell the team that you are up 3 points, and the refs are gonna call their calls, but you cannot let their calls, decide the outcome of this game, So you got to really just, tell your players to focus, and just again, the one-stop mentality comes into play, and just tell them one stop right here.
Absolutely. Or in this case, a score is the best defense here, as put more points and more pressure on the Laporte Slicers.
Yeah, so it'd be one stop on the other end, but right here, try to get a bucket and try to seal this ball game.
Absolutely. And Vaders with going to be at the line once again.
Yeah, with the chance to, almost seal it here at the line. I mean, the way these teams been scoring, it feels like, ooh, and that was off the mark. It just feels like 2 possessions is going to be too much for this Slicers team to overcome with, about 30 seconds remaining.
Absolutely.
So, huge free throw here. Unable to knock you down, but an offensive rebound.
Absolutely. A key offensive rebound by Vargas there. And Laporte hits it out there, Dusty.
Yeah, huge rebound there. Able to get on the offensive glass. Able to get another possession. And the Slicers, still fighting here.
Absolutely.
So here we go, top of the key, Blackhawks trying to close this one out, and it's going to be a foul.
Let's go.
Foul here called on Laporte. So not sure if they're in the bonus or if they're going to take it out on the side here.
As it's going to be a technical foul, as she was not going for the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of saw that. It kind of did seem like she kind of, not really threw her to the floor with force, but kind of, threw her to the ground a little bit, right? And so, yeah, that might have been the dagger in the coffin right here, Josh.
Absolutely. As you can see, the Slicers team has a great potential here. But with the right coach and the right system in place, And Hart.
Oh my, huge steal, a huge bucket, and that is the last thing that you wanted if you're a Blackhawks fan.
And Hart is going to come out of this ball game after making that good heads-up play there.
Yeah, so is this going to be a 2-point game or a 3-point game here, Josh?
This is going to be a 3-point game.
Okay, so
And I apologize, folks, as I'm doing 3 different jobs here with this play-by-play clock. And
yeah, so the Blackhawks up 3 here, and there's going to be another foul, and that might be free throws here. So, you know, one free throw here, and, you know, this could potentially steal it.
And Lorelei misses.
Yeah, missing off of the front of the rim.
With 15 seconds, do you foul? Never mind.
And that one able to drop in. So that's a huge one there for Westville.
Absolutely a huge one. With that bucket. In that situation, I was going to ask if she would have missed that, do you consider fouling? But since she made it, now you just play straight up defense and step away from that 3-point line so you don't foul. We'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, All-Star Autos, Northwest, Indiana Storm, Steve Dumovich, 18U, Elite Performance Academy in Laporte, Indiana, Rogers Roofing, Jody Geisha Realtor Group, and we'd like to thank Laporte's AD and our Westville AD for allowing us to broadcast this game and entire product as well. Our next Westville broadcast will be at Morgan Township. And our next broadcast there, Dusty, will be tomorrow. At Hebron. Nonetheless. As Vargas draws the foul. Kirsten at the line.
Yeah, and so that's going to do it there, Josh. I mean, you know, the Slicers, they did battle in this game, but the Blackhawks, they're going to be proved to be the better team here tonight.
Absolutely. As that is game. And your Blackhawks win for tonight here. Who do you got for the player of the game? For the All-Star Autos player of the game?
Yeah, you know, that one's going to be a tough one, but, you know, I'm definitely going to give it to Vargas here tonight just because she had limited playing time last night, and she kind of proved tonight why she should have been in that lineup there in last night's matchup against South Central.
Absolutely. I'm going to give it to Ava Felters, and I'm going to give the blue collar to Vargas on that one.
Yeah, my blue collar would have to go to Felter. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of, you know, switching on my end,
Absolutely.
vice versa.
Vice versa there.
On mine, yeah. But a great win here tonight for the Blackhawks. Uh, I think last night they really just ran into a really good South Central team. But tonight here they really showed their true colors, and that they can compete against a pretty good team.
Absolutely. So we'll be back tomorrow with the game of the week with Rensselaer Central versus our Hebron Hawks, who just won the keg back. As there, what are some things we should watch out here for that game tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be, a lot to watch there tomorrow, but, I think that, the defense is going to have to, remain the same. They're really good here today, and they're going to have to, try to put on a show tomorrow as well.
Absolutely. The defense of Hebron's been very good boys-wise for quite a bit there. But we will catch you on the flip side tomorrow evening for that game